now to the hottest sports podcast, 910 Sports. 910 Sports. We discuss the latest topics in sports, interview the athletes from all over the country, known and unknown, while spotlighting the youth of today and tomorrow with host Icon E, Mr. Personality Jacob the Great, Crystal, a.k.a. Miss Wildfire, KB the Amazing, and Steve-O, a.k.a. Mr. All Everything Georgia.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Icon E, and we're here on 910 Sports, Season 2, Episode 13. I got to keep it with the episodes. But anyway, I will thank God for this opportunity to be on here once again, to be able to just come on here and, be able to, do what we do. I'm very excited, to be on here this morning. We got my man, my co-host, Mr. All Everything Georgia, Steve-O in the building. What's going on, player?
What's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Like you said, man, just want to give honor to God this morning. Give, thanks for another day. Giving me another day, another opportunity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then we got KB in the building. You there, KB?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm having technical difficulties, so I'm trying to get this worked out.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good. And then this morning we have a special guest on here this morning, all the way from Saluda, South Carolina, where one of our co-hosts, Jacob the Great, is from. And from what my understanding, she just a multitask like athlete. I mean, from volleyball to basketball to dance to everything. So this morning we have the beautiful, talented Taylor Rinehart. How you doing this morning, young lady?
Good. Just a little tired from all that college football watching yesterday.
Oh, okay. So who your team?
I'm a diehard Clemson.
You said diehard Clemson?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Clemson, they've been doing their thing for the last several years. So, I get it. You out there in South Carolina, so that only makes sense. Only makes sense. So let's kind of get into your story this morning. Oh Lord, listen, look, you see this fool over here. Anyway.
Hey, I say nothing bad about Georgia or Alabama or anybody.
You can't.
I'm sure you can find something about my name.
Don't listen to him. Anyway, but let's get into your story this morning. So what was I know you do a lot of different things sports wise. What was like the first thing like you kind of sunk your teeth into, as a young child?
Well, so my daddy and my brother used to do like rec football and stuff. So he got into rec basketball. So my brother had already started playing because he's about 3 years older than me. So I started out playing basketball. And my daddy was actually my coach. And he told me he didn't care if I was his daughter. If I sucked, I was getting pulled out.
Okay. Wow.
And then, I also started dance when I was 6 years old. And that continued on for 10 years. I got my 10-year award. And then I quit to play sports in middle school.
Okay. So out of all the things that you do, so I know you say you used to do dance competitions, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of dance exactly were you doing? Was it like step? Was it like ballet? What kind of dance was it that you were doing?
I was doing ballet, jazz, and hip hop. And I was normally a soloist. And I'd have like my two girls beside me. We'd do a duo, and then we'd have like a big group dance. And we'd go to Myrtle Beach, everywhere like that, and just big places and compete.
Okay.
Multiple divisions of your age. So you competed with girls your age.
Okay, yeah, because my daughter used to do step, and they used to like elementary school, like fourth, fifth grade. They used to win like literally every competition. They used to beat middle school girls and everything. So just like you know what I mean. So I kind of know exactly what you mean by going around, traveling around with the competition type stuff. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna give it over. I'm gonna let Steve-O jump in here and then ask a couple of questions, and then we're gonna kind of let all the panel go around the room. Let the panel ask you different questions.
Okay.
Hey, Taylor. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. How are
All
you?
right, I'm good. So now you said Clemson is your favorite college football team. Have you do you happen to have an offer from Clemson? And if you would, could you tell us who all do you currently have an offer from to go to college?
I actually never put out feelers
Oh,
for
okay.
it's just not something I wanted to pursue. I could have worked harder and got myself maybe full scholarships. Probably not a D1 school, but D2, D3, whatever. But I just didn't. Volleyball has always been just a hobby to me, and I'm very competitive and always just love sports and the camaraderie and stuff. But I'm actually going to be a cosmetologist. I did
Okay.
that, so that's just something I want to do. Some things are good about college sports, and then some things are bad. Because I didn't want to move away, and probably if I would have gone to college for volleyball, I would have had to move away from my family.
I got you. Nothing wrong with cosmetology. I need my hair retwisted. So. Jacob, what you got, man? What's going on? Good morning, Jacob.
Good
Crystal,
morning. Good
how y'all
morning.
doing?
How you doing, man? Good morning. Them Clemson Tigers did win. So it's definitely a great morning, and Taylor, so glad to have you. I had been talking to your mother about getting you on, and me and her grew up together. Me and your dad grew up together. Always went to school together and stuff, and so we know each other well. We've been friends longer than you've been born. So you know, I'm glad to have you on, and so. What's really a key fact to me is a lot of people don't point this out. I just want to ask you, you've been doing sports for a long time now. You've been doing competition with dance for a long time, and so do you think when kids do it for that long, do you think when it's time to go to college, a lot of kids be burnt out?
That's most definitely it. That's a good way to explain it. I don't feel burnt out, but I feel like if I went to college and went to those steps in summer and everything like that, I'd be a burnout by the time the season got around. But I feel
Okay.
like athletes now, see my boy, he's a grade younger than me. He's a junior, and he doesn't know if he wants to go play football in college because he feels like he's gonna be burnt out by the time he gets there. But yeah, I feel like I got burnt out of dance because of all everything goes to it. I didn't have time for a life or friends or anything. And then volleyball, it's just you have to have the right coach. So if your coach knows when to switch you out, knows when to put you in for how long for doing this. If you hurt your ankle the game before, you need to really sit out so you don't hurt yourself. And you don't want to overstrain yourself because then you're going to feel burnt out and then you're not going to want to go back.
Okay. That's understandable. That's understandable.
Okay.
So, how challenging was it to be a great student athlete? With you being involved in everything. So, how challenging was it to be a great student athlete?
Well, what are you asking about?
I'm asking about the challenges. Trying to excel in both. Trying to be the AB honor roll and be a great athlete as well. And sometimes, when you kind of focus, when you're good at both and you trying to focus on both, sometimes that can burn you out too. Being a great student and being a great athlete. So have you faced any of those challenges, while trying to play sports and be a great student as well?
it's definitely hard to push yourself. And the thing I learned when you come home from practice, come home from anywhere, you can't sit down until you get everything done, or you're not going to get back up and do it. That's one thing about me. I also have like ADHD, so it's hard for me to focus on stuff a lot of the time. So I really just have to like mark stuff in my phone, tell me what I have to do, make a checklist. I check before I go to sleep, and I'm gonna wake up early in the morning and get it all done because I don't like to be late. I don't like my schoolwork to be late. And it's hard coming home from practice and being drained out and hungry, and you just want to go lay in your bed and eat some food, but you can't do that. You have to get up and go to the table, and do your homework.
Right. Okay.
Because sports are fun, but you also want to get into college, so you have to push yourself and prioritize.
Okay, Crystal, you got any questions?
Hey Taylor, I may have missed this because I missed the beginning. I apologize. How did you get into volleyball?
Well, so I went to a small private Christian school for like from K-5 to 8th grade. So I'd been with all these girls, all these guys, and they were talking about volleyball and how they're gonna play. Big thing, be a volleyball player. In like a small school. So I started out in 6th grade, and I started out as playing back row and some right side. But as I developed and as I got taller, and like I am now, I kind of slimmed up and got pretty tall. And I am now a middle blocker and middle hitter. So it's kind of, that's how I got into it. And I went through a bunch of different positions till I found the right one. But you just have to try things out and just make sure it's fit for you. And if it's too short for your body, you need to find something else you need to do or something like that.
Okay. And do you like, is middle blocker the position that you like most?
Oh, yes. I love when I get a block and everybody just starts yelling and everybody just, oh my God, it's so fun. But then you have to like try not to smile and just be like, oh, I'm cocky. You have to like try and be humble about it. You never know.
You can't flex on them, Taylor. You can't do one of those moves.
I mean, after that, you can't just, I don't know. I feel like if I do that, it's it or it's out, then that's going to be embarrassing.
I got
you. Yeah, I love the feeling when I get a ball block or I
talk trash even when my team loses, so that's it.
I do talk a lot of trash, and I'm on the bench. I'm the only one.
You're a trash talker.
Oh. And I come off at my rotation. Oh my God. When I come out of my rotation, then I'm always just the one jumping up, doing our little cheers. Nope, jumping up. Like I full on jump out of my seat and stand up and start cheering. But I'm very competitive. I've always been competitive. I don't like to lose.
So I know you said you wanted to do cosmetology. How do you think that competitiveness, or how do you think you're going to be able to feel that fire once you let go of school and sports? I know cosmetology, they have competitions and they have different things of that nature. Are you going to be looking to get into that field, or how are you going to feel that competitive nature once you're done with sports and school?
Well, like I said, ever since I've been little, I've always been competitive. Like I always had that drive and just determination to do something. But I feel like for sports, I really have always had a love for hair and a love for doing. My great grandmother used to come over here when I was like young, do her makeup, her hair, do everything I could to her. So I feel like I've always been for it and passionate for it, so I'll push on.
Okay, do you got any questions?
No, sorry for my technical difficulty. So you're doing cosmetology in college. You're not playing sports, right?
Yes, but I'm already taking cosmetology at the moment at my high school.
Mhm.
So I take it at a career center. So once I get out of high school, I already have practice and go ahead and start making money while I go to college for business.
Oh, okay. So do you think you'll miss it? Like, you go to school and you see the things going on, you see the events happening, you're like, man, I kind of got that itch to get back out there.
Oh yes, definitely, and especially with my boyfriend being younger than me, I'm gonna be like at everything, I guess, because I'll come to his games, everything. So I feel like that won't make me feel left out, but I feel like I'll feel left out because of me missing sports and not having that urge to go to practice every day, because that's what I do every single day. Go to practice, go to the gym, go do something. I always just keep going. But yeah, I feel like I'll definitely miss it. And since this is my last senior season, we only have 5 games left, and it's starting to like make me crazy. But I play club ball, so I'll
Okay.
have these during basketball.
Oh,
So I'll
okay.
sports at once.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, club balls get a little crazier than school ball. So
Like,
Oh, I
you
love it. I love it because you get
yeah.
to travel and play different teams, and it's not just all the same girls that you've been playing with. There's different girls, different teams, everywhere.
Oh, that's cool. Well, definitely. I don't have any more questions, but definitely good luck on all your future endeavors for sure.
Well, so let me ask you a question, Taylor. So, because you got to kind of school me a little bit on all these positions on the volleyball court. So, kind of, because I know it's five ladies on the court at one time, right? Or if I'm correct, right?
Six.
Six,
Six.
six,
Six.
six. So, explain like, okay, what's the kind of the responsibility of each player? I know everybody, you have your blocker and all that. So, what's the responsibility of kind of like like a short synopsis of each player's like responsibility?
Okay, so you have a rotation of 6 girls, and it starts from middle back. It goes to 1, 2, up 3, 4, 5, 6. So I play in the 4th spot. I'm a middle blocker, middle hitter. My job is whenever the girls get the ball over the court, one ball, when the setter leaves its hands, you follow the girl. You have to follow her over here, there, or middle, and you have to follow and make sure you line up with their shoulder to block the ball, so it's easier on your defense to get the ball back up and get a good swing. The defense DS's their job is to get a good pass, get a good setter. The setter's more likely in the right corner of the court, so you have to get it to her so she can set me up so I can get a good swing on it. Or there's an outside position where she will go up and swing, and we run different plays around each other. There's a thing we do that's called a wildcat. We run. It looks like our middle front is going to hit the ball, but our middle comes up, swings at it. So that's a good play. We run a lot, and it just so it's easier to get a kill that way. But passers, they normally just pass it up with their hands. The setter's job is just to get the ball up and that pass. You need to run there and get the ball, set up something, or set up a back row, or we're just getting killed.
Okay, because it's kind of funny you say all that because I've always watched, especially ladies volleyball since I was a kid, but I never really like knew like y'all had real strategy. I just thought it was like whoever the best athletes on the court. I didn't really actually knew y'all really had real strategies and plays out there. So it's kind of interesting that you
Yeah,
actually have like plays and stuff that y'all
yeah.
kind of run.
Play me and my friend do. So I'm in the middle, and she's on the right side. Setter's in between. So the setter normally has to push up, and someone will push back to get the ball, but that's a whole different thing. But I'll be in the middle. She'll be on the right side, and then it'll be set up like an 8 behind the setter where the right side would normally be. I'll run around on my right side swing, still run around to 2 all at the same time. They don't know where we're swinging.
Okay. And so the volleyball portion of what you do as far as sports, y'all, it's an AAU competition.
No, it's just it's tournaments you go to for club ball, and you go to practice each week. You at least have 2 to 3 practices each week, with also doing basketball. So that's gonna be a juggle, but yeah, you go to different tournaments in different places. We'll go to Rock Hill and Myrtle Beach and Columbia, everywhere around us. We don't really go far off tournaments unless you're on a national team. A lot of places. But the club I played for, they only had one national team, and it was girls younger than me. So we couldn't have a national team because we had too many girls. But, yeah.
So in the state of South Carolina, I take it that volleyball out there is like a big thing, like a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It just depends on what school you go to. But volleyball is a big thing. The other week we played Saluda, and it was like a big thing for me because I'm from here. I'll go to 96, so it was a big thing because I saw all my friends and stuff from when I was really younger, and I had to play them. I would give them a high five in front of the net. They had a good swing. And it's sort of a big thing for girls to play, and Greenwood High School actually has a men's volleyball team. So it's just sort of becoming ever since like I was in middle school. It started like getting bigger and bigger as a sport because it used to be football and basketball, but now volleyball is stepping up to the game, stepping up to the plate, and actually becoming like a real big sport.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Jay, you got any more questions?
Yeah, I could. Well, speaking of volleyball, I had a chance to just be a spectator at some volleyball AAU tournaments. As far as it was over in Irmo, South Carolina, at Irmo High School, and where they had teams from South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, Texas, Louisiana. They had some teams from like the central part of Florida. So yeah, volleyball is pretty big, and they had, and when you seen the walls, and it was sponsored by like T-Mobile, sponsored by Cricket, sponsored by Raudale. So you know it's becoming pretty big in the AAU realm and a club now. So Taylor, I see you guys are champions, right? You did win the tournament in Rock Hill, right?
Oh yeah, we did. We won our I guess it's kind of like a region thing, but we won the tournament for all the teams we played, all the girls who played. We did, and it was really amazing because we wake up early in the morning and 6:30, 5 o'clock, whatever, and we had to play it throughout the day. So we did win. And I'm glad we pulled it out because everybody was so tired and just cranky. So we always just play as a team and you just got to kind of stick it out. Or if you don't play as a team and you have that camaraderie with your teammates and just everybody like that, then you're not going to be able to pull it out in the end.
Okay. So after you're done with your, your high school sports, and you move on to, what you plan to pursue in the real world. How much will you miss playing sports since you've been playing it for so long?
A lot. It'll feel weird not having to go to practice every day and just go to game. Put aside that time. I guess I'll have a bunch of spare time, I guess. But I guess that spare time will be good for me so I can get to know really myself outside of sports and everything like that, I guess. I guess it'll be good. But, yeah.
Okay. And so, I know your mother and your father is wondering when I'm going to ask this question. who do you think, and who do other people think that you get your athletic ability from out of both of your parents? Now,
Well,
mind you, Taylor, I played sports with your daddy, ever since we was kids. So, so Jason was our quarterback. So,
Quit trying to push her one way or another. Let her answer the question.
Hey man, I'm just saying, man. And mind your business, old man.
okay.
Oh man, you the one that couldn't get up this morning like an old Chevy.
Hey man, this me and her conversation. Mind your business. Thanks, sir. God bless you. It's Sunday morning.
My mom was a cheerleader.
Yes, she was. Yeah, and a good one at that.
And she didn't just do sideline cheer. She did basketball cheer, competition cheer, everything like that.
Right.
And had to be
of course.
Because she was a flyer. She was the one up in the air, costing everything. I feel like I get it from both parents. Both are very athletic and like to work out and keep going and doing and keep themselves active. But I've always felt like, I don't know, none of really else was my family is very athletic, but I guess it mostly comes from my parents. And one thing I didn't realize was my daddy was so fast, because one day when I was younger, I was beating on the door.
You know what?
And I run down the porch stairs. I hear his boot stomping. So I run down the back porch stairs and I look in the front yard. My daddy comes right behind me. I thought I was going to be so fast, but no. It's fast. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, so he has always been so, but that's what's up though. So now let's talk about this region, this 2A region. I know the competition is kind of heavy between, as I was reading reports between Abbeville, Saluda, and 96, and so let's talk about the competitiveness of the region, because the region has got real competitive in the last, I want to say, 5 or 6 years for like all sports, for football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, all that. So, how do you see the region ending?
I see us pulling it out. We're gonna get every game. We did play Powdersville, which is a 5A school, and they did kind of beat us, but that's a different competition, having a 5A school versus a 2A school and having to pull everybody together. But we stuck it out, but I feel like we'll pull it out in the end in our region, and then we'll keep winning, doing, and keep pushing like we've been had, and just keep the camaraderie together and just push through. And I guess I do have friends from Saluda and Abbeville. Girls from Abbeville, I played club ball with them, but they graduated last year. But they're still a part of the team, coming back and helping out. But it is different having to play, because we were in a different region last year. It's different having to play your friends, I guess, and having to think about how they feel losing. Because I do not like to lose.
Okay. I can understand.
Shocked that you're a Clemson fan.
Like, okay, here's how I feel about it.
Georgia just started winning, bro. Stop it.
Outside.
Y'all ain't never started.
Outside of sports, but during sports, it's different on the court.
Now, do you think when you're done, do you think you'll go back and like help the team, or maybe do
Oh yes, most definitely. I wanna I love volleyball. I've always been the coachable type, and I love to just help out little girls. And I do, once I am and good up in my work and as a cosmetologist, I want to pursue being a coach, maybe at a high school or anything like that, because as a cosmetologist, you do make your own hours. So you can make a living like that, and you can put the coaching on the side, but also do something you're both loving and help out girls that you used to be same position as, and I just feel like it'll be a good experience for me and getting back in and actually feeling what my coach felt and all the pressure and stuff like that. So I do most definitely want to be a coach and maybe not coaching high school ball, maybe coaching a mural or something like that. It just seems like a good idea for me.
Okay.
So let me ask you this question because it's kind of a serious question, but it may help other people because the one thing that I like about you is the fact that you've played sports, competed in sports your whole life, and you've been able to tell yourself like, listen, this is not something I want to pursue forever. I got other dreams, other aspirations, and a lot of kids your age don't have that same type of mentality. A lot of them they want to have they think the only way out is to play sports or whatever. And if they can't, if they whether it's not they're not good enough or whatever, they don't have a backup plan, and then they go into the adult years, 18, 19 years old, lost. So how much do your friends talk about that? And how much do you feel like it helps your mental health to understand what you wanted to do? And do your other friends that don't have a plan like you did, do y'all talk about these type of things?
We do, and I feel like if you even do have a plan in high school, you're still going to go to college or Piedmont or something like that. Still lost. I'm still going to be lost in what I want to do. I still want to explore other jobs and other things, and see, especially if that's what I want to do for my whole life. But I feel like it's good to have a counselor, a good school to help you put you through and get scholarships, stuff like that, and help you do all of these things so that you can get the real job you want, you can get the education, you can push through and pursue what you want to do, and not just sit back and.
Okay. Has anybody got any more questions?
Nah, Taylor, I just want to thank you for coming on, taking the time out to come through and talk with us, about your sports career and about what you plan to do after sports. And I just want to, thank your parents for allowing you to come on and take the time and just chop it up with us. Kudos to all of you. And I just want to say thank you to you.
Y'all welcome. I'll be going after this from the church.
All right. You have a blessed morning. All right, that was Taylor Rinehart out of the Greenwood, South Carolina, Saluda area. So I guess now we get into the NFL. So Steve, man.
No.
Hold on. I got
the church agenda is stacked this morning. We got the hold up. We can't just go straight to the NFL. Hold up.
What's going on, man? I don't got all morning this morning, but player. We got all morning.
KB.
Hey, man, what happened to KB?
He said give him a second. He be right back.
Give him a second for what, man?
He be right back.
Do he got to go eat his cream of wheat? Is he got a special third spoon?
He fixing something for Icon. I think he fixing something for Icon this morning to give him a few seconds. Give him a few seconds. Hold up, I ain't got nothing to do with this. First of all,
when you lose, you can't say.
You should be able to talk, right?
Hey, Steve, check this out.
I'm with Icon on that one.
When I seen that, man, and I got a homeboy, his son played for the school that Icon lost against, but the first thing he did, he's like, man, I need to come on there and get with your man Icon E, man. He was like, listen. I was like, bro. I was like, man, listen, man.
We had folks on our show Saturday that called out Icon for what he was saying last week. So now,
what I say?
Fix my background, boy.
Oh, man.
KB.
Trash, boy. Trash.
KB.
Trash.
KB, let me ask you a question. Answer these meaty questions. Did Florida win yesterday?
Mm-mm.
Okay, what's Florida record?
We 2-2.
Okay, what's Miami record?
2-2, and I hope that you would go there. And I was hoping that you would go there this morning.
An L is an L. It don't matter.
No, buddy. I'm gonna be polite and let you talk.
An L is an L. I don't care. Y'all ain't look good in your wins or your losses. So your L is an L. So at the end of the day,
you're lying.
You can't.
I'm being polite and letting him talk.
You can't come on here talking about us when y'all still lost. At the end of the day, we both gonna be out the top 25. And this is the thing. See, all summer long, you've been dogging out Miami, but I've been the one person that's been honest about my team the whole time. I told y'all this is what Miami does. Miami will play down to inferior competition. They've been doing this. They was doing this when they was dominating teams. They would play down. They would pull out them games, but they would do it. Just like Carolina basketball team, and Crystal can attest to this. Carolina basketball does the same thing. The only difference between the basketball and football, when you lose in basketball, you can recover and it's still make up for it. Football, once you lose a game like this, it's over with. It don't surprise me one bit. I was not surprised.
Are you done?
I was just going through some things yesterday, but other than that, it did not surprise me not one bit. Now the only thing I was upset with Miami is they did not come ready to play. You do not get 3 turnovers on the first 3 possessions like that against anybody. I don't care who you playing. You be playing.
We did.
Are you done?
We turned the ball over the first 3 times yesterday, but we did.
It's still reflected in the score, right?
I just want y'all to keep talking, man. I just want y'all to keep talking because this is the best water I ever drunk in my life, man. KB.
Did you get that from Wake Forest? Because they almost got y'all though. Did you get that from Wake Forest?
Almost. You said. I'm gonna tell you like Brandy say. Can I tell you what Brandy says? Almost don't count.
Can I get a moment?
We know Clemson does not win no national championship. So
we know that Miami trash, and we know the Washington Commodores trash. Stop.
No, Cowboys trash too.
Can I get
Stop.
Y'all gonna let KB talk?
Jerry Jones always trying to replace the quarterback. You replace a $45 million quarterback.
I'm gonna get you a platinum necklace with a trash can around it because everything you represent is trash.
At least my owner ain't coming on. At least my owner will come on national TV talking about. I hope my backup quarterback better than my starting quarterback. At least my owner ain't come on TV doing that.
We all know what your owner doing, getting harassment charges. And he got to hire 3 or 4 lawyers. We know.
He might be.
Can I get a second?
Still there.
Can I get a second to read something?
Go ahead, KB. Go ahead, bro.
Don't say that about Miami because Florida's still trash too.
No. So Florida, we played Utah, the number 17, week 1. Week 2, we played. Week 2, we played. Was it Kentucky? Which was the number 10 team of this thing, and we lost.
Excuses, man, KB.
Can I
Y'all let my man finish?
I speak.
Stop making excuses, Chris. Y'all lost.
All he said was lost.
Me talk. Jesus Christ.
KB, you trying to make.
Are you going to let me talk? Can I talk?
Go ahead.
I didn't stop you. I was being polite. Let you get to. Okay. So we lost to Kentucky, the number 10 team in the nation by 10 points. We played USF, which was a win, a tough win. We should have won by a lot more, but it was a tough win. Then we played the number 11 team in the nation. We lost by 5 points. It was a bad game. 2-2. We definitely should be 3-1 at the least. But it is what it is. Miami first week played Bethune-Cookman. Crazy. Great game. Y'all played awesome.
They scored 77 points, didn't they?
They scored 70 to 13. Amazing. Second game, they played Southern Miss. Great game. Scored 30 points. They scored 7. Third game, they played Texas A&M, who was rated number 22, 23 at the time. Tough loss, man. You hate to see it. Then they played Middle Tennessee or something like that. Middle Tennessee State or something like that. And they lost 45-31. So let me see. Out of 4 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, only one was a ranked team. Out of the 4 that Florida played, 3 of them were ranked teams, and we had the same record. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to highlight who we played. That's all.
Okay, Steve Bayless. Since you're gonna do that, Steve Bayless, because you know what Skip Bayless does? Skip Bayless makes excuses for why when his team loses and when other team loses, he'll try to throw everybody under the bus or
y'all lost to Middle Tennessee State. I don't hear nothing. Y'all lost to Middle Tennessee State. They just got a football team 3 years ago. No.
First of all, you just said, "Oh, we should have beat South Florida by more, but we didn't." So it is what it is. So you built in an excuse. The losses you had, you try to build an excuse.
I mean, we still won though. We still won.
Was y'all favored against in all these games?
No, we weren't. We weren't the favorite.
We weren't the favorite. You were favored. So with that game,
we weren't a favorite against Kentucky, and we weren't a favorite against.
You were favored against Utah.
And
we were 11-point underdogs in Tennessee, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think everybody knew Tennessee.
And we were 3-point. We were 3-point underdogs to Utah.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, KD, you always talk about.
At the end of the day, Miami's trash. Y'all look the way y'all looked all season. Y'all had 3 cupcake games and y'all stunk it up. Y'all had 3 cupcake games and you couldn't hold it down. Our cupcake game was better than Texas A&M at this point. Trash. ITT Tech, it matters. It matters.
Y'all, we arguing about cupcake games.
Trash. Yeah, look, your quarterback said ain't college environment, and he got booze last night. He felt that college environment. Diaz said, we don't need a big stadium. We need a little stadium to make sure we get a college atmosphere. Trash. I think Miami's trash. I don't care who the quarterback is. Y'all are trash.
Hold on. Did y'all know this, Steve? I'm going to ask anybody on the panel if y'all knew this. Do y'all know that Anthony Richardson went into his 4th game, and yesterday was the first time he threw a touchdown all season? 4th game. So, at the end of the day,
he had touchdowns, though. It was just about when he threw. He had ran for touchdowns.
Right. I don't care if he goes and run. TVD ain't throwing enough touchdowns yesterday, so who cares? My man threw for 460 yards. What you talking about?
When he played against the cupcake team, why he ain't throwing a touchdown?
They called
he ran them.
They called one of them back.
This is very interesting this morning.
They called one back, but you talking about
this Florida on Florida violence.
You talking about my God, and he absolutely struggled 2 games. I'm talking about the whole team of Miami is trash. The whole team. The whole team.
Trash too.
Florida can be trash when we've lost by a touchdown at close. You can't be trash when we played 3 top 10 teams and all of our games have come down to 7 points.
You're trash. And Miami's trash. It's still trash. It don't matter.
I guarantee you we will smash Miami right now. Miami is
I can't say that. I can't say that.
Maybe not smash. I don't really see us smashing anybody this year, but we. Yeah, I don't see us smashing. I don't see us beating by nobody by like 20 points. But we would definitely kick their ass. Excuse my language. Trash. Look at the point. Y'all lost to Middle Tennessee State. I don't care.
Can y'all can we do this? Can we make sure that the 910 network is going to the game next year? Where y'all playing that next year, Miami versus Florida? Where y'all playing that?
We don't play next year.
Yeah, y'all play next year. 2024. We got 2 years playing to that. Where y'all playing that?
That's the thing about the state of Florida.
Be available.
We're going to Miami.
You know the seat's going to be available.
No, Steve, that's the thing about the state of Florida. The state of Florida is really backwards, bro. Florida should play Miami every year, as both them schools should play Florida State every year. To me, that's the most dumbest stuff. So
it's a high school, like.
No, man, you need that. Even Dion said that you need them.
Yeah, you need that in college too, bro.
You shouldn't win the national championship or be considered a national champion from Florida if you haven't beat the other team. That's what Dion said. I'm just telling you, he from down there.
So all Texas schools should play all Texas schools.
I agree.
What's like games?
Texas should play Oklahoma and Texas Tech and Arkansas. Yeah, all them little teams right
Bro,
there.
you know, at the end of the day,
we should play Clemson every year. We're close enough to them.
It's a money thing. Now they're on the schedule 24-25. You know what I'm saying? We give them a little, we give them a little handout, whatever, a little money.
We're going to Miami in 2024, y'all. We're going to be in Miami.
Let's get on to the NFL because this was a waste of a time conversation.
It was a waste of time.
Why was it a waste of time?
It was a waste of time.
You know why it's a waste of time?
Look, y'all wasted
the
game. Y'all wasted the money playing the game, the lights and fields and ref and concession stand. Y'all's kind of like a Little League game.
All I know,
split the door.
When they put out the top 25, Florida, Miami ain't gonna be in there. I know when I put out my 2 trash cans in front of my house.
I don't want to hear it. 45-31, Middle Tennessee State. I don't want to hear it. Y'all beat a ranked team. Y'all play a ranked team and win. Y'all about to get beat up by UNC. Y'all about to get beat up by. Y'all about to get beat up by.
Welcome to 901 Sports Podcast. You're not found with Cadillac Records.
Is this how it go during football season?
They said don't call him. His name is Tyler now. Tyler Van Dyke. He's not TVD no more. Tyler's his name.
I get it.
Gas better start sleeping with some more players' moms to get it out, to get it popping. You better do something. Mario over there speaking other languages, cussing, fighting in the stands. Players running into each other at the end. You see that they ran into each other in the backfield? You gotta be freaking stupid. That was absolutely atrocious.
You know what it is, KB? I get it. It's the fact that your Rays stink and Florida stink. You trying to come on here and give yourself a mental health break. That's what it is.
Your Commanders stink too. What are you talking about? No, I don't think they stink. I'm a mental health break. You know how much I enjoyed yesterday watching y'all lose. We had the excitement. I was like, man, our game was tough. Then I turned the channel. I'm watching y'all just get demolished. I mean, it was disgusting. It was to the point.
Make you feel no better, bro.
It did. Oh, yes, it did. You know how many spaces I got kicked out of just for listening? You know how many spaces? I kicked out of 3 spaces just for listening. The Miami fans was losing their mind yesterday. I love it.
KB, you make yourself look crazy.
No, I already know we're gonna lose. I already know we're gonna lose 3-4 games. I know we're gonna lose 3 or 4 games.
Well, y'all on path to lose more than that, my brother. Y'all on path to lose about 6.
No, we on path. We still on path to lose 3 or 4 games. Miami is a 10-2 team. That better be nervous. I knew we was gonna lose. I knew we was gonna win 8, maybe 9.
Said they were going on 10-2. Ain't nobody said that.
Might win 6, maybe 7.
Ain't nobody said nothing about no Miami going on 10-2. You put expectations on Miami. Nobody.
No, I definitely ain't have y'all winning no 10 games. That don't even make sense. But I had y'all being respectable. I ain't have y'all losing to Middle Tennessee State. I can tell you.
Both of y'all are about a 6.
Middle Tennessee State.
Nah. Let's move on. To the
7-point loss to Kentucky and Middle Tennessee State. Disgusting.
Y'all lost.
Disgusting.
Y'all did lose Kroger this twice in a row. It's a trend.
Hey man, Kentucky is ranked what number?
I don't care what it is. When you talking about basketball and you lost to Kentucky,
basketball.
If it ain't talking about
they're a good football team.
They're not.
They are. How they not? And they're ranked top.
Wait till they play Georgia.
That's everybody. Everybody when they play Georgia gonna look stupid. That ain't even a question. What are you talking about?
Well, everybody when they play y'all look extraordinary.
No, they don't. Because if they did, they'd be winning.
Shit, they are 50% of the time. What are you talking about?
50%, yeah. So far, correct. Absolutely. That don't look great. So I don't want to hear 7 points. You look great. Absolutely not.
Man, get the hell out of here, man.
14. This is gonna be my background going forward. I'm retiring the toe background.
You are my cousin, but you sound very delusional right now.
Man, help him out,
Stop it, cuz. Stop it, man.
Sure can. I wish I could move it around sometime.
Make yourself look bad.
Hey, man, let's move on.
How you
Let's move on. Let's move on to the NFL, man. Let's move on. So going to the NFL, going back to last week, we talked about a lot of the game. Is there any game from last week, man, that really just shocked y'all? Like, man, you ain't expect it to be that close. You ain't expect it to be that big of a blowout. You ain't expect for that team to win or lose. And I'll go through some of the games and just kind of remind y'all. You had Atlanta that lost 31-27. You had the Eagles that won 24-7 over the Vikings. I'm sorry, Rams lost to the Falcons lost to the Rams. Vikings lost to the Eagles. The Titans lost 7-41 last week.
That was a surprise.
Oh man, what?
Not surprised that they lost, but surprised at the margin of the loss.
I think the Bills are shocking to me. I expected for the Bills to be good, but I think they look like cutting above everybody else. Like they're definitely.
They were predicted to be in the Super Bowl.
The way they beat the Rams, I knew
they were predicted to be in the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah, a lot of pundits picked them, but I guess it's just like as long as they don't run into Kansas City. Because it seems like Kansas City just somehow, some way
got their number.
It's Josh Allen and Mahomes. I think that's it's just like Pat Mahomes don't lose to certain people, and Josh Allen one of them people. Justin Herbert, you might be able to put Justin Herbert on that list too. And
you talking about Josh Allen the one already throw 47 interceptions? That Josh Allen, yeah.
Well,
Pat Mahomes got his number. You're right.
We know who we thought the Bengals game. That was very, very surprising. That was very, very surprising.
Who we had? Bengals and Cowboys. Yeah, shout out to the Cowboys. Jake, you don't shout your defense out.
I give credit to Cowboys credit.
Hey, bro, I don't have to shout my defense out. My defense is if not the best in the league, going to be the best in the league. Believe that.
Hold up,
Yeah.
Come on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
My team.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Y'all might have the best player. He might win defensively.
This is really up. This is not up for debate with none of the teams that you represent. So I don't want to hear Nathan. I don't want to hear Nathan.
Stop.
I don't want to hate Nathan, man.
Jay,
come on, man. Like,
y'all could easily be
something that none of you can even talk about.
Y'all got 1 win.
Especially you, KB. Everybody was hyping the Raiders up all summer. They're going to do this. They're going to do that.
Yeah.
And they did nothing but become a healthy six sack. That's it.
Hey, man. Look, 2 games through the season. We definitely should be 1. We should be 1.
When y'all up at the beginning of the fourth quarter of that game, KB, and then lost in overtime, 29. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Boy, that funk, man. Hunter Renfrow, boy. That boy.
And he out this week. What's up with Hunter Renfrow?
He might have been a club decision, that concussion. All the fumbles he was giving up.
He out.
That boy couldn't hold it.
If he's in your fantasy lineup,
he out with the concussion.
Who the Raiders play this week?
I ain't even got nobody to spot.
Hold on, Icon. We're gonna go to the. I got the list next. I got one for y'all though. Real shocking. I bet you nobody predicted the Colts losing 0-24.
Nah, you're right.
Against the Jags.
Your boy. You was right, Gabe. You was right, Steve. Your boy looking like he about 50. He looking old in the mug. But I mean, he can't. He already wasn't mobile, and then he can't even throw. He barely could throw a 10-yard pass without hitting the ground. So I'm just like, yeah, he might have to retire during the season.
Man, I ain't gonna front, Steve. Man, look, man, I'm gonna say, bro, I was wrong about it, bro. Like, as I can say, you was absolutely right, man. That man looked like, boy, it looked like Walk the Concrete or Peter Jennings from the news throwing out there, boy. Like, man, look here, boy. He look bad, boy.
When you don't score against the Jaguars, you go 0-20. You literally have 0 points. Now, they told me all he had to do was hand the ball off. He got a perfect offensive line. The play action will open up for him. All that good stuff. Bro, we ain't seen none of that. Not only have they not won a game, they tied with Houston the first week. Then you do that. Oh, then you don't even score last week at all? Yeah. There's a lot of people coming out with that, Steve-O. You might have been on track.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
And Trevor Lawrence can walk around and tell the world that he set you out, Matt Ryan. Yeah,
And then this week, you know who they play? They play the Chiefs. You think Matt Ryan can score no points to beat?
Listen, bro. I don't know what he need. Maybe some Chunky Campbell's chicken soup or something. But boy, listen, boy.
I give you another team too that kind of shot. I say team. I guess we talking about the games. But what y'all think about the Giants? I think we're gonna see if they for real tomorrow night. We'll know. But y'all think the Giants for real? Or do you think they just got too lucky draw?
I think Saquon is real. You know what I mean? I've always thought that. But as far as the Giants overall, defensively and offensively, special teams and stuff like that, no, I don't. I don't think they're real. I think they would definitely. This is like a rebuilding season for them. You know what I mean? So I can't say you're real off a rebuilding season.
I got you, but I think NFL is year to year. I mean, do teams really go into a season saying, "Hey, we about to rebuild," or we go into the season and be like, "Hey, why not us?" I think everybody got to have a "why not us" mentality when you in the NFL.
Well, I don't know, man, because Detroit been living. This is their 31st year rebuilding.
But it's true, but we watch them on Hard Knocks, bro. They practicing just like everybody else. They playing just like everybody else.
It's like I've always thought maybe God has finally took their curse off Detroit, but I've always thought with them doing Barry wrong like that was cursed.
Man,
like when they're doing Megatron wrong like that was a curse. So now somebody has lifted the magic wand off of them, and you know.
They beat Washington. Let's not give them too much credit.
They look halfway like a Pop Warner or another football team.
Against the Eagles, and you got to think last year Detroit had a lot of close games, So you can see them coming.
They beat y'all by 11 though. That's tough.
Huh?
They beat y'all by 11, and y'all were favored by 5 points.
Man, look, our defense, our cornerbacks are trash. They dumpster trash. They dumpster juice. Our cornerbacks are terrible. Our cornerbacks are terrible. They can't stop nobody.
Y'all playing the Eagles this week. Let me put Devontae Smith in my lineup.
Yeah, you put the Devontae might go for two bills today. Because I'm telling you, them cornerbacks are terrible. They get paid a lot of money to be that bad. I ain't never seen no cornerback. I'm watching them like, who are y'all? Are y'all even trying to guard anybody? Because I'm just like, old boy looked like he was the second coming of Jerry Rice out there. He good.
Oh yeah, AJ was killing y'all.
But he looked like he was Jerry Rice out there. He was doggone Terrell Owens. I was like, what in the world?
What y'all think about that Thursday game, Chris? What you think about the Browns and Steelers? What you think about that game?
Well, the Browns look, official. The Browns look like they, got something or whatever. I mean, I think when Watson come back, assuming he comes back like Deshaun. But I mean the Steelers look bad to me. I thought they were gonna be better, but they are missing Bosa.
I was just about to say they missing TJ. They missing TJ Watt.
Really,
yeah. It's gonna be better with Trubisky?
No.
From a defensive perspective, I thought that they would.
Yeah. I thought they were just going. Yeah, Mike Trubisky's not the answer, but I did think he would play better than he played that night. And you might as well go ahead and go to whoever the backup pick.
Yeah, you put
Trubisky and Baker Mayfield in the same group. Both of them trash. Both of them trash. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't expect more from Baker because I knew the Panthers just have a bad team. Period. But I think you probably could have kept your draft pick. Just left Baker.
Exactly what they're getting out of Baker is exactly what I thought they were going to get. Especially with no weapons. Exactly what they get.
I don't say he ain't got no weapons. I think Robbie Anderson is a decent. Robbie Anderson, Christian McCaffrey. I think that's decent.
He got more.
Christian McCaffrey is AD. He AD. He a Kawhi Leonard. They can't stay on the field.
But he's been on the field though, so you can't.
Hold on, real quick. Let me change gears. I hate to do this. Did you hear what Ben Simmons said? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You owe that man an apology. Doc Rivers was the reason that man didn't get on the court and play. We'll talk about that another time.
But we always talked about Doc Rivers being a reason why.
The way you and Jacob were killing Ben Simmons, y'all owe that man an apology.
Is he on the court yet?
The man said he practiced.
Okay, that don't mean he been practicing for a whole year and a half.
What you mean? Is he on the court yet? Like the season started?
That's what I'm saying. Until we see him on the
He's
court, I ain't
practicing
believing
with the team.
Okay, he been practicing with the team for a year and a half. What that mean? Has he played a game yet? Until he get on the court, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Between him and Russell Westbrook, I don't care.
That's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different situation.
I don't care.
Ben Simmons was really hurt though. The man was there, and he told
Russell Westbrook say he gonna doggone bind to the team. I got to see both. You know what I'm saying? They tell me Haley's comment is out there. I ain't never seen Haley's comment. So until I see it, I don't care. Mm-hmm.
All right, go on, man. Y'all owe that man an apology. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, man.
That man bad, bro.
Man, we don't want. Man, look,
you
man.
let another man control your dog on mental health. That's your problem.
Hold up, bro. We can.
Boy, you do a
We can
mental
talk
health.
about. We can talk about anything else, man. But we ain't sitting here better talk about no Ben Simmons on this good, amazing Sunday morning. We're not gonna talk about Ben Simmons, bro. We're not gonna do that.
Talk about mental health either. That's
man.
That's
there
crazy.
you go, Krista, man. There you go, man. Like, come on, man.
Hey, Jake, you should call this sugar and spice now.
Krista, pastor, she a pastor, she a midwife. Like, come on, man. Like,
that's crazy.
We're gonna try to show the 910 Sports Candy Land.
There y'all go. Man, this is not what we doing, bro. We're not finna do this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you brought it up.
You're right. That's my bad. That's my fault. Let's go back. Go back to the
keep it real. Y'all might not keep it real.
You ain't kept nothing real. You being mean and you're not a mental health.
I'm not knocking mental health. I'm not knocking mental health. I'm knocking Ben Simmons because I think he's full of it. I don't think this not had nothing to do with me. I think it had to do with $20 million. I think it had to do with $20 million. Even West Coast said that.
We'll talk about it offline.
Even Gilbert Arenas said it had nothing to do with mental health. Even Gilbert Arenas said it had
he got his own damn mental problem. Didn't that man bring a pistol in the locker room? Come on, man. Let's go on. Let's go back to football. You're right. Let's go back to football. All right, let's go to some of these games coming in this week, man. We got we'll start off, of course. It always brings up Falcons versus Seahawks. At Seahawks.
I think Atlanta gonna get their first one.
I hope so. Anybody going with the Seahawks? Anybody in the county?
I want to for joke purposes, but
please do. Everybody can't pick the Falcons. If everybody pick the Falcons, they're gonna lose. Somebody got to pick Seattle.
I'm gonna go Seattle. I'm gonna go Seattle.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn who wins that football game.
Stop that, Jacob. There you go. Give me a score, Chris.
If
you by yourself out there, give me a score.
24-20.
All right.
17-13.
Who you doing with, Seattle?
Who you going?
I ain't gonna go with no damn Seattle, man. I'm going with ATL.
Hey, you gave that low score, either one ain't gonna stop the other side.
Hey.
Y'all might be old barn burner.
That's a field goal game, man.
It might be up and down for real. Man. It might just be straight up and down. All right, Jacob, what you said? What you said the score was gonna be? 17-14.
Yeah, 17-13, 17-14.
Okay. What you got, Ika?
I got 31-23 Atlanta.
What you got, KB?
20-24 Atlanta.
Yeah, I like man. No, man. I think that defense ain't gonna be played really. I was gonna go with a 31-28 type score. ATL.
Atlanta can't score 28 points. That's Steve quarterback.
Bro, they did already. Stop that.
Man, I don't expect them to score 20 points every game, though, Steve. Man,
I got you, but Seattle. Who? Give me one defense on Seattle. Just one. I wait. Adams is hurt. Devontae Adams is hurt. So give me one.
You mean Jamal Adams?
Jamal. I said Devontae. My bad.
The only thing
Sorry,
I know about
my fault.
The only thing I know about Seattle, man, is Seattle was walking around with hookers in the rain.
Man, somebody get them. All right, we got the Bengals at the Jets.
The Bengals better win this game. It's a must win.
No, the Jets might take this, Steve.
I know,
Jets,
bro. I know
yeah,
that.
the Jets
I
might
can't
take
trust
this.
it. After last week and what y'all did, I can't even trust the Bengals. I can't. What you got?
I trust against the Jets.
All right, what's the score? Give me a score. Give me a score.
Joe look like he hurt though, man. He do. Joe look like he hurt.
Yeah, he might be, but I'll still take the Bengals against Joe Flacco. I'm gonna say Bengals. I'm gonna say Bengals 35-17.
What you got, Chris? Chris, you still with me? You might be having some technical difficulties. KB, what you got?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm here. I'm gonna go Bengals. I'm gonna say they get it together. They got a new offensive lineman. Didn't he say he his bodyguard?
Shit, he didn't protect him last week. He let Michael Parsons violate that man.
Yeah, but Michael Parsons is a different beast though.
Violate everybody this year.
Everybody ain't got a Michael Parsons. Everybody ain't got a Michael Parsons, so
the Jets damn sure though.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Bengals and I'm gonna go 31-13.
What you got, KB?
I got 28-21 Bengals.
What you got, Jay? Jacob, you stepped away. You still there?
I said just because everybody doesn't have a Michael Parsons, and Crystal, thank you for acknowledging that. Kudos to you on this lovely Sunday morning. But I'm going to say this right here, man. I think that the way the offensive line is playing and they can't protect Joe, and I think that it might be an upset. I think 21-17 upset the Jets.
Okay.
Okay, upset of the week.
I need Michael Carter to go off for my fantasy team.
I'm gonna go Bengals, man. I'm saying they get it together, man. I'm gonna go Bengals. Say 24-16. Bills versus Dolphins. I think this be game of the week right here.
Boy.
Be a good game. I mean, I'm predicting a lot of points, but every time we expect a high scoring game, it come out to be like a 17-16 game.
This gonna be high scoring. There's too many athletes out there.
Bills defense have not given up more than 10 points the whole season.
And so this what I don't understand about fans and people. We know what Buffalo was working on for the last 3 years, and we know that they was putting pieces together, but they were still good. But the Miami Starfish, I'm giving them no run, bro, at all.
Give me a score.
I'm not giving them a run because they got Tyree Hill, because they got Terry Wilson, because they got the other receiver. I'm not, bro. I think that they gonna do what they normally do every year. They show who they truly are, and they let the NFL network down. They let NFL fans down, and they just prove people like myself absolutely right. They gonna show their hand, bro.
Who?
Miami. They always show their hand.
Give me a score.
Give me a score. Bills in Miami, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna say 35-21.
Bills?
Bills, yeah, Bills.
Okay. Crystal, what you got? This is tough.
This a real test for I mean, this will be Buffalo's first test. I know it's only 3 games, but this will be their first test, right?
Yeah, they play the Rams. So they
but the Rams ain't looking. Yeah, we should.
But the Rams don't even look. Yeah, I mean the Rams.
It's still a chance, though. It's still a chance. You can't say they don't look the way they're supposed to look.
Yeah, but I'm saying a test on the field, though. Like they didn't really test them, is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Well, they blew them out. They blew everybody out so far.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Buffalo. I'm gonna go Buffalo. I like 35-21.
So they
You and
in
Jacob got
Buffalo,
the
Miami.
same
Where
score.
they at? They in Buffalo,
Miami.
Miami. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give Miami 24. I'm gonna give Miami 24.
I'm gonna go 35-34 Buffalo.
Ooh.
KB, what you got, bro?
I just think between Tyreek and Jalen Waddle, they got a lot of weapons out there.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
How about that part? KB, what you got?
I'm gonna go with 35-17 Miami.
Ooh.
Okay.
The Bills are missing Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, Dane Jackson, Ed Oliver, Jordan Phillips, and Trey White.
Yeah, their whole defense missed.
Hey.
God.
But y'all know who been shining out there, right?
I ain't know that.
It's two players that been shining this year from the U that y'all said NFL players don't have. We don't have. Greg Russo been getting sacks.
Rosario, that's his name. Rosario.
No, it's Russo.
His name Rosario.
No, it's Russo. It's Greg Russo, and then my man MJ, aka Thriller. You know what I'm saying? He got 3. He done got 2. He got 2 against Seattle, fumble recoveries, and I think he got a scoop and score. I think was last week. So just putting it out there.
They play with the Bills?
No, I'm saying yeah. Greg Russo played for the Bills. MJ played for who did Seattle play against when they played against Denver?
Denver one. There was Denver when your boy Gino went talking.
Yeah, Seattle. Yeah, MJ played for Seattle, and he got a scoop and score. And he got 2. Remember, he got them 2 fumbles at the 1-yard line against Denver. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that got both them recoveries, and he got a scoop and score last week.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's cute, but it matters on the stat line.
Yeah,
it's cute.
Y'all got 2.
It's not wrong with your teammates making a play and you being in the right place at the right time.
Okay, whatever. All right. Keep going, because
hold on. Let me get it. Hold on.
Because the great Tim Tebow ain't in the league no more. But
that's not hate. He got to be in a position to make the play.
So Greg Russo he just a player. He ain't out there making plays.
No,
making stats.
Greg Russo doing good. This was his 4th, 5th year. His 4th or 5th year, right?
It don't matter what year it is.
No, I'm just asking the question. This is for. It's like
y'all so defensive,
right? God damn.
I'm gonna go 34-28. I'm gonna go with Miami. I'm gonna go 34-28 Miami.
I wanted to say Miami.
Because I ain't know Buffalo. They defense. If you depleted like that on,
I didn't know all the people was gone either. I didn't even.
It's only so much you can really. You want to give them some more points, Chris? You got them 24. You want to go up 30, 35, 30?
No, I'm just gonna stick with Buffalo.
Okay.
I had to switch 2 on my fantasy. I got Tua and Allen, Josh Allen on my fantasy. I had to switch them today. I said I'm gonna go with 2.
Oh, you're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret that.
Nah, buddy.
The Chiefs at the Colts.
Oh, we already know. We only got to get
Chiefs.
no score.
It don't even matter the score. Chiefs.
Don't even matter.
Jacob, you believe in Matt Ryan?
It's gonna be whatever it is in 3 or 7. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be 3 or 7 points and whatever Kansas City got. It don't even matter.
You said, do I believe in Matt Ryan? Bro, I don't know, man. Ask Trevor Lawrence, do he believe in him? So obviously, I don't believe in him.
So I'm gonna put a line across this one, bro. Everybody pick the Chiefs.
It don't even matter the score. Infinity to 0 or 3.
Chiefs. Eagles at the Commodores. The Commanders. I keep saying. I said Commanders. I'm sorry.
Eagles.
What's the score, Crystal?
Eagles 21-16.
Icon, what you got?
31-27 us.
Jacob, what you got?
I'm gonna make this statement, man. I'm gonna say this right here. If the Commodores can have a good defensive game, I'll say, the Commodores 24-20. But if the Eagles can open up the running game, that allows, their quarterback to really get the deep threat going, hit the tight end across the middle, I'll say the Eagles 35-21. So it just depends on what happened on the defense side of the ball for Washington. If Washington cornerbacks don't step up, then it's gonna be a long game, bro.
All right, well, give me which one you feel in your heart gonna happen.
I'm gonna go with Washington, bro. Just
35-21, right? That's what you said.
Yeah. No, 24-20. That's why.
Hold on. 24-20.
Yeah. So sometimes you gotta go with the underdog, but it may not make sense to everybody else. But this is any given Sunday, so anything can happen.
And I'm gonna say this: Carson Wentz so far has not been the problem. In my opinion, he's not been the problem.
He might be too emotional this game, I thought.
Huh?
He might be kind of emotional this game. Playing against them old teams, you get.
He might show up.
He might show up.
Well, you say he might be emotional. Yeah, you right. Yeah. You right. Yeah, I mean, he might. That old Carson Wentz may show his old head, but I'm just saying, for 2 games, he has not been the problem. I will give him that much credit.
KB, what you got?
I have the Eagles with the win. I'm gonna go 24-14.
That's tough. Because I think the Eagles on the high horse, but can they stay that way? Everybody liked the Eagles last few weeks.
This week, I don't know about the whole season.
They putting the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
I mean, right? You know what I mean? Everybody is like just giving them the mantle.
They
like
look good though.
They do.
They didn't make Jalen Hurts the second coming of Randall Cunningham or something. All of a sudden, like
well, they trashing him every time.
I mean, hey, he's playing good.
They've been trashing the whole time.
It's 2 weeks. It's only 2 weeks, but
all of a sudden he Tom Brady because he lifted 600 pounds.
I'm gonna go Eagles 28-21, man.
The thing that's gonna help him out is the defense is playing very. I think people ain't talking about their defense enough. Like their defense is playing very, very good, and it's only helping him out. So he's not playing from behind or playing in a shootout. So most quarterbacks gonna look good when they don't get that pressure. So
you got the Lions at the Vikings.
I got the Lions.
What's the score?
I'm gonna say Lions 27-24.
Crystal, what you got?
That's
you don't trust Kirk, cousin? You don't trust Kirk?
Well,
you look like third
not
cousin.
Really. I mean, not like really, but he's not gonna play as bad as he played last week. This week, he usually don't put.
Yeah, that's true.
So
hold up now, Chris. Hold up. It wasn't Kirk last week. Them boys dropped so many balls, Chris. That don't make no sense.
But they were dropping balls out there like it had Dookie on it.
Okay, now.
What you got, Chris? What you got?
I'm gonna go Vikings though. I'm gonna go Vikings 38-35.
What you got, Jake?
I'm gonna go Lions only because it just seems like last week the Vikings secondary couldn't get nothing together, and so if Goff and them receivers, man, get that thing clicking, they're gonna eat that secondary up. So man, I'm gonna say 21-17. It's gonna go Lions way.
KB, what you got?
Well, if Jacob went Lions, then I'm gonna go Vikings.
What is this, a competition, bro?
Family rivalry day? Family rivalry day?
No.
What is this, man?
I like to see y'all at the cookout, boy. Y'all gonna be like Johnson family location.
This game was a toss-up, and so the fact Jacob feels so strong about the Lions, it would just be wise to pick the Vikings.
Wow.
Give me a score, bro.
Okay,
I think it'll be like a 18-15 type field goal game.
Okay. Wow.
You and Jacob get in the same room, bro.
They could be there wrestling.
I'm telling you. Raiders.
What is this, Steve? The Johnson family vacation rivalry? Like
Hey,
what?
man, I'm trying to figure out what y'all got going on, bro.
That's Steve said out here. They're gonna be racing out, racing at the family picnic.
I ain't racing nothing. You on the sideline drinking a beer.
Raiders at the Titans. I'm gonna go with the Raiders this game. I'm thinking the Raiders will get their first win, and give me the Raiders 28-21.
Oh man,
I'm gonna go to Raiders just because I feel bad for Tannehill. I know everybody calling for old boy, but I'm like, dang, you gave up all the man weapons. Derrick Henry look like he run with a piano on his back right now. I'm like, so I gotta go Raiders. I go Raiders 24-20.
All right, Crystal, what you got?
I got Raiders. 30-21.
Jacob, what you got?
As painful as this hurts me on this Sunday morning, on this beloved blessed day, I'm gonna go with the Raiders. So I probably got John the Baptist and Hezekiah and Apostle Paul praying for me. But I'm gonna say Raiders 24-10.
We about to lose.
Everybody picking the Raiders. KB, what's your score? Give me a score.
Score. Oh man, I have the Raiders winning, but I think Tannehill gets benched for the young guy this game towards the end, and he makes it interesting. So I got us winning by 3. I don't know if it'll be like a 27-24, 31-28. It'll be by 3.
All right, Raiders. Everybody went with Raiders on that one. Okay. All right, Crystal, what you got? Ravens at the Pats. You got Lamar Jackson coming to your house.
I'm gonna go Patriots, but I don't even know how we gonna stop.
It's painful, ain't it?
I don't even know how we gonna stop him. But I'm gonna go for my team. So
give me a
I'm
score.
gonna go 2017 us.
20-17. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2017 us.
Icon, what you got?
I got the Ravens like 31-14.
Jacob, what you got?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be an upset. I'm gonna go with the Patriots. I think Bill Belichick is going to put on the coach and he's gonna out-coach the other coach, and they're gonna win by a landslide, and so it'll be 24-21 the Patriots. And it's painful to say this.
Landslide.
There ain't no damn landslide, Jacob.
Hey, but 3-point, man, what you talking about?
A landslide mean that you like dominate, like you know how you do.
Yeah, man, ain't but 3 points. So I think
So
that
right
Bill.
now- Go ahead.
I think Bill is gonna out-coach the other coach, bro.
Right now, the Ravens are favored by 2.5 points.
It's gonna be more.
And the Ravens and the Ravens defense did not look good on last week at all, bro.
That's true.
Mac Jones throwing the ball.
KB, who you got?
Thankfully, with that last pick, I had the Ravens. So I had them winning kind of like a 27-21 type game. Lamar might get, hey, man, the boy might get an MVP on his contract season, man.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody gonna own some money.
They did not lose because of him last week. He been balling.
That'd be one hell of on yourself, boy.
He been balling.
I'm gonna go Ravens 31-21.
But ain't nobody said why they going Ravens though. Like that's interesting to me.
Lamar.
Lamar
clearly the best player. Lamar's the best player on the field. Period. Offense.
It ain't got nothing. No, this is not gonna have nothing to do with Lamar, man. It's if Belichick can get this offense going, and if their defense can
Patriots just traded away.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to do.
Patriots just traded away their right tackle to the Raiders a couple of days ago, so they'll be starting a new guy on the edge against the Baltimore defense who typically can have a good pass rush when they are on it. I think like last week was a little tough, but and they still have the same DBs out there, and I don't think there's anybody from the Patriots that's going to challenge their defensive backs.
That's the thing. Baltimore is a ball control type team, so I don't think Baltimore is like. It's not like a team where like when Bill Belichick go against certain teams and he can kind of control the tempo. I think Baltimore's hard to control the tempo on because they're a ball control team anyway. They like to run the ball and run the clock. It's not like they're not like they Patrick Mahomes or Buffalo where they trying to throw the ball around a lot. They kind of trying to control the game themselves. So I think in this particular game, it's going to be easier for Baltimore to control the game versus, against a team like Bill Belichick, which they're not going to be throwing the ball all across the line either. So I think their talent going to win out against the other team talent.
You got the Saints at the Panthers.
Saints, I don't know. I don't trust Baker Mayfield, the dog on babysit my kids. Nope.
Give me a score.
I say Saints 24-16. And that's his 16. They're going to get 16 just because Jameis Winston probably going to throw 2 interceptions just because he just get up in the morning to do that. Just because it's in his doggone blood.
Crystal, what you got?
I'm going to go Saints. 30-21.
Jacob, what you got? I know you going with Baker.
Saints. I'm going to go Saints 24-10.
I thought you liked Baker Mayfield. I thought that was your quarterback.
Man, but if you ever disrespect me like that, Steve, I'm coming out. I don't like no Baker Mayfield, boy. Get out of here.
You just cursing that man, Steve. You just cursing that man.
Right? I mean, he sounds offended. You think he'll pull up?
I would have been offended too.
KB, who you got?
I have the Saints.
Give me a score.
I think they're gonna put up 30, 38. Let's see, 38-10.
Shit. Well, James,
who gonna slow them down?
Wow, KP, man, do you think James is gonna throw for 350 yards or more?
He ain't lying, bro. 38. I need to start James.
Yes, like Jameis throws. His thing is just making that bad decision at times, but Jameis throws the rock, and he got
300. He'll give you 300 games.
And he got 300. He got 3 wide receivers who straight. He got a running back who can get busy. He got the power back, and he got a defense. Like Jameis makes the numbers.
Kamara back.
He won't never out.
Yeah, he didn't play last week.
Oh, I don't think he played last week, but I think there's more questionable stuff. I think he's back.
I'm going with the Panthers for the upset, man. Give me the Panthers 21-17.
They would have beat Tampa if he would have played last week, in my opinion.
21-17. Give me the Panthers. Them divisional games be tricky. You got the Texans at the Bears.
Texans.
Give me a score right there.
17-13.
What you got, KB?
Bears. 21-7.
What you got, Chris?
I got Bears.
And I hope the 7 points comes from a Pierce touchdown. That's all.
I won't even play Pierce.
Man, me either. He's sitting on my bench.
Yeah, he's sitting on my bench.
What you got? Score, Chris. Give me a score, Chris.
20-7.
Man, let them
Jacob, what you got, Jacob?
I got the Bears 24-14.
Hey, I must have been watching the wrong Bears defense last week. I must have been watching different TV.
Oh man.
Or maybe you should get one to watch Texas offense.
Texas offense.
Get one to show you the Texans offense, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields, just like Lamar in this situation, is the best player on the field. And that, well, I mean, it's hard to say because they ain't got too many good players on either side. But I'm gonna go with the Bears in a shoot, man. Give me a 14-13 game. Bears. Best I can get.
Hold on, Chris. What you mean by Texas outfit? Well, I don't get what you're saying. What you mean?
They trash.
Yeah, they trash. You saying it like you
I'm
need to
saying,
watch TV
I'm
because y'all.
saying the Bears. Didn't the Bears just play the Packers and they looked.
Well, Aaron Rodgers owned them. That don't count.
Now, Aaron Rodgers knows their defense playbook.
Remember, I told you we had that conversation not too long ago. Aaron Rodgers owned them.
Who the Bears played the week before that?
The 49ers, and they beat them.
And they won.
That was in a water bowl. Yeah, you know they
was playing in a.
Yeah. Both teams is in the same field, ain't it?
I'm just saying. But you saying, okay. So you saying the Bears gonna hold them to y'all saying 7 points? So y'all don't think Houston can go get 7 points against the Bears?
Yeah, because they ain't
It
good.
must be 85 Bears. Okay, it must be the 85 Bears. Okay.
Damn, you act like they
against the Texans. Like
I'm just saying, I give Houston more credit than 7 points.
Who on offense will?
Have you been drinking this morning?
There's
I know both of them trash. Both teams are trash, but I'm just saying I think Houston is gonna give more than 7 points against the Bears.
With who?
Davis Mills ain't terrible. What?
But who he throwing it to?
I'm just saying, didn't Houston almost win a game? The first game didn't they almost win a game?
They tied with the Colts at Bat Ryan.
Man, listen, I can tell you this: Miami Hurricanes quarterback can quarterback better than the Texans quarterback. So that's horrible.
Okay, all right, go ahead. All right, I'm just saying, y'all giving Bears way too much credit, but okay.
I only got them scoring 13.
The point is they're gonna lose. The point is they're gonna lose. They can score 14. We still got them lose.
I don't agree and disagree with the outcome of what y'all saying as far as who gonna win or lose.
Well,
I mean,
technically you do because you picked the Texans.
I'm just saying, I think the Texans gonna score more than 7. That's all I'm saying.
And you picked the Texans to win.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying if they win, if the Bears win, I'm not gonna be shocked. What I'm saying is, I'm just saying I got more respect for them to give more than 7 points. That's all I'm saying.
So what is the debate? If you still think they're gonna lose, I'm just not getting this. You know, I mean, like, what is the debate?
He picked the Texans to win.
He picked the Texans to win.
Man,
my debate wasn't about win or loss. My debate was everybody gave them only 7 points. That was my debate. But go ahead.
They trash, garbage.
Okay. All right.
Glad trash bags. Yeah.
Okay. They got 10 points. They got 10 points by the end of the first quarter. I don't want to hear nobody saying that later on.
I mean, well, you know, you're right. This ain't really the game to argue about. So
you got the Jag.
I said move on.
You got the Jags and the Chargers.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Is it?
No, the Chargers beat y'all, so that's tough. No. I mean the Jags. No, I'm going with the Chargers.
Is Justin Herbert playing?
I would take him. I'd take him if they wouldn't play. The Chargers got on defense. The Chargers defense is stacked.
I can't tell.
All right, this is my upset of the week right here. I'm going Jaguars.
That ain't really no upset if he ain't playing. Like, KB, what we got over there? Is he playing?
I don't know your game time decision.
Yeah, he's going to go through warm ups and everything like that. I think he's going to play.
I'm going with him regardless if he's playing or not. I'm going.
With Jags. Who you going with, Jags? Give me a score.
I'm going to go 34-31.
Jesus.
We talked about. You just talked about the Texans offense. Them scoring 7, and you're giving the Jags offense 34.
Yeah, because I don't believe in the Chargers. I think all of them overrated. Everybody in the AFC West is overrated except Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
Overrated. Raiders is trash. Chargers ain't shown nothing. Justin Herbert, they done make him the second coming of Peyton Manning and Brett Favre, and he ain't shown me nothing. So I think they all overrated.
I got Chargers 24-17.
And I don't think Justin Herbert would appreciate you comparing him to Brett Favre. And you know, I just don't think he appreciate that.
What you mean? No, I said they said he the second coming of all these quarterbacks.
No, they ain't saying none of that. You said that.
Who? Okay, you gonna tell me that all these people ain't saying he the second coming of this one, the second coming of that one.
I ain't never heard second coming of Brett Favre.
Supposed to be MVP this year.
They just said he gonna have a good season.
I ain't gonna hold you, but I ain't heard no second
ain't
coming.
Nobody said Justin Herbert could be an MVP this year.
I'm saying, brother, I heard the stuff. I ain't heard nobody say he the second coming of Brett Favre. That's what I'm saying.
They
ain't heard one person say
the second coming of somebody great in the past. They've been saying he the second coming of somebody great in the past.
Okay.
And he has not been. He is not. First of all, he ain't made it to the playoffs yet, and they keep putting this man on a pedestal. And I'm just like, well, I don't see it. Just like y'all keep telling me Denver offense is just juggernaut, and I don't see it.
No, ain't nobody told you that. See how people tell lies. Ain't nobody told you Denver.
Y'all tell me Denver got all these weapons. Y'all told me Denver got all these weapons.
That man said they got Judy, and Judy was gonna be better than somebody.
Judy is
I think Judy hurt.
Judy had one.
You gotta stop hitting Icon. That's where you're getting all these picks from. That ain't where it's at.
Okay,
well, I will say this right here. When Russell Wilson did get traded to Denver, man, people have put Denver on this high pedestal, but we haven't seen nothing, no.
Nothing. They scored 17 points, 13 points. The quarterback really good. Acting like Mike McCarthy out there. You know what I'm saying? So we with Denver.
Wait, you say he acting like who?
Mike McCarthy. You know what I'm saying? Nathaniel Hackett don't know what time it is. He don't know when the clock, he don't know the play clock from the what you call it clock, the time.
Since you said that, man, I don't think Ron know his right hand from his left hand. He looked so lost.
He's better than Mike McCarthy.
They might be first cousins. You never know.
You might be right. They might be bunkmates in prison. Who knows? They just come out on the weekend. The way they coach
what's the teams again? I've forgotten.
Jags and Chargers.
Oh, Chargers are gonna. That's Chargers.
Give me a score.
With Herbert, they'll beat them by 21. Without Herbert, they'll beat them by 14.
Who the backup quarterback?
28-14.
I don't know, but it don't matter. That defense is too good.
Okay, all right.
Jacob, who you got, Jacob? Who you got, Jay? You going with the
piggyback on what KB said, man. He said that defense too good. I can't tell, KB, man.
I
can't tell, bro. The Chargers look real suspect, man. So I'm gonna go with the upset, bro. Like the Chargers ain't showed me nothing, and then Justin Herbert's supposed to be the second coming of Christ.
It's an upset. Hold on, is it the upset? Yeah, the Chargers are favored by 3.5 points. What's your score, Jake?
I'm gonna say 27-14.
All right, Crystal, what you got?
I'm gonna go Chargers. If Justin Herbert there.
Let me see. The Chargers beat the Chiefs. They lost.
So now you believe in Justin Herbert? Really?
Well, I didn't doubt him the way y'all do. It ain't that serious. I think he's a good quarterback.
I don't think so.
Saying, I don't think he's the second coming of Peyton Manning or anything like that. And they do ride him like he, and I get it. He ain't made the playoffs, but he's really good though. He's still a really good quarterback.
What's your score,
right now he's looking like what's my man name down there?
He's hurt.
Phillip Rivers.
Well, he's hurt, and they ain't played but 2 games. He's hurt.
I'm saying but right now he looking like the way they making him out to be. He's gonna end up being Phillip Rivers all over again. Phillip Rivers was a very good quarterback that never did nothing.
I agree. But what is this? His 3rd season? 4th season?
Third.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not mad at Justin Herbert. I'm mad at everybody else because they put this man up somewhere he deserve it. He don't deserve it yet. So I'm not mad at him because he ain't created the narrative. They have. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's the score, Crystal?
35-21.
All right, Packers at the Buccaneers, game of the week.
Tom ain't got no weapons.
Tom ain't got nobody. Julio, y'all told me Julio going down there, he was gonna do good. He's been 2 damn games.
He might not even play.
Julio just retired. Good Lord.
I told y'all the hamstrings was cooked.
I done got the
You did say that.
All summer long, I've been helping this man out, and say he didn't make it to the second game. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, Julio.
He said he changed his number to 6 because whenever you throw him the ball, it's gonna be 6. It's gonna be 6 games his ass play. That's what he did.
God,
he's questionable, all right?
He's out.
Oh, he's out.
Yeah, he's out. He's not playing.
So he got Godwin. He ain't got Julio, even though I would really count Julio. He ain't got Mike Evans.
No, Russell Gage is going to be starting. Russell Gage, and they promoted Cole Beasley up from the practice.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
but think about it. You got two teams. Neither one of them got no go.
Well, no. Adam Lazard is back. I think Adam Lazard has that chemistry with Rodgers. That's just fine.
I don't know. I just think Brady be in Aaron Rodgers' head too much, and Tampa defense. I think Aaron Rodgers. I think Tom Brady just be in Aaron Rodgers' head too much.
Who you got?
I got to go.
Go with.
I'm gonna go 20-16.
All right, Crystal, what you got?
I really, really, really want to go with Tom Brady, but I'm gonna go Green Bay this time.
Ooh,
I really don't usually go. I usually don't go against Tom.
I will say this.
Tom.
Give me a score real quick, Crystal.
Huh?
Give me a score.
I'm gonna go 2016.
Now I will say that if Green Bay win, I'm gonna be happy because I can't stand Tom Brady, but I just can't go against him.
Yeah, and I hope Tom Brady win. That's my man.
But y'all picked the other team.
Yeah, but I'm trying
to be honest in my feelings.
Yeah, he just ain't got no weapons, man. He got Leonard Fournette and Perryman. And then Tom.
Perryman hurt. He's not playing these.
Hold on. I might have to rethink this. Hold on, y'all keep naming more players. Hold on. Out.
Perryman is out. Mike Evans is suspended. Julio is out.
Godwin is out.
Did you say
Godwin is out? Who?
You say Fournette was out?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. If y'all said Fournette was out, I'm about to change my pick. I was like, he got at least have a running game. Hey, Lord.
Who you got, KB?
Too.
I have the Packers winning 10-7.
Damn.
Okay.
You only get GOAT 7 points?
I'm telling you.
With no weapons.
Jacob, what you got?
He did look terrible last week, though.
And that's 7.
I got the Packers winning 2017, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because people don't look at what
was the score? I can hear you, Jacob. What was the score?
2017.
Okay.
Especially the Buccaneers.
And the reason why, KB, I'm gonna pray for you. Really need it, man. but anyway, the reason why, because if you look at the Packers play, they have a pretty good running back duo, and they kind of really mix it up since Brady ain't get since Aaron ain't got that predominant weapon like he had in Adams, and so they kind of mix it up, and I think they're gonna mix up the run game real good, and it's gonna open up, a few big hits on the passes. And so I think that the Packers will get this one, man.
Yeah, I'm going Packers as well. Give me 31-28 Packers with the last second field goal to win it. Walk it off.
Okay,
I don't know how Brady will score 28 points with nobody, but he's Tom Brady, right?
Yeah, one more game, man.
No, we got a few more. We still got Rams at Cardinals. We got the 49ers at Bucks, and then we got the Cowboys at the Giants. So we got 3. So the Rams at the Cardinals.
Rams.
I have the Rams.
I got Rams 38-24.
What you got, KB? Score.
28-21.
Crystal, what you got?
I'm gonna go with a little upset. I'm gonna go Cardinals.
Give me the score.
I'm gonna go 30-21. 30-24. 24.
If they win, that'll make me feel better from last week.
What you got, Jay? You make you feel better.
The Rams always struggle against the Cardinals in the past, but I'm gonna go with the Rams because I think their defense is gonna come out and be electrifying. Then I think they're really gonna get out of a hurry. So I'm gonna go Rams 27-24. 17.
I'm with Crystal. I'm going with the Cardinals. I like the Cardinals. I think they can score. I think Kyler Murray can move. I think their defense is lights out. They've been playing outstanding. SKB, they look pretty good last week. So,
I mean, they made a good tackle.
That's all. They made the play that they had to make. So I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. Give me 28-24 Cardinals. And then we got the 49ers at the Broncos for Sunday night.
I'm going 49ers.
Give me a score, Icon.
I'm going to go 49ers
16-13. Damn, 13 points for Russell Wilson at home. Ooh. Crystal, what you got?
Russell Wilson the last 2 weeks?
Who is it?
The 49ers at the Broncos.
I'm going to go 49ers 2017.
Jacob, what you got?
I got 49ers 21-10. And yeah, you know, now the 49ers fan gonna believe in Jimmy G again.
I believe that alone. I ain't got nothing to say. KB, what you got?
Thankfully, everybody picked them, especially Jacob. So I'm going with the Broncos at home. I got them winning by 9, like maybe a 30-21.
I'm going with the Broncos. I think Russell Wilson.
Y'all
I think they'll get on track. I think the Broncos get on track this week. Give me
Charles this week.
I don't think Jimmy G gonna get them going this week against this defense.
Yeah, give me 28-21 Broncos. All right, Monday night, Cowboys at the Giants.
Woo. Go ahead, Jacob. Lead it off.
Come on, Jacob. What you got?
Cowboys 24-10, and Michael Parsons has 4 sacks, and you know, and the rest
said
of the
Parsons. Hold on, I'm writing it down. There. You said Parsons had how many?
4.
4 times sack. I got that on paper now.
4 sacks, and Diggs shut his receiver down.
Nah, he ain't got nobody though. Who he going?
But I don't know who they get as a receiver, but whoever it is, they'll be shut down. So I mean, you know, and you know, they won't be able to say no New York Football Giants. They're gonna say the New York Little Giants.
Crystal, what you
got? Giants.
Give me a score and why.
Cooper Rush gonna come back down to earth, and I'm gonna go 21-16. Saquon Barkley gonna have over 100 yards rushing. Daniel Jones will be sacked about 4 or 5 times. So
I got 100 plus for Saquon Barkley. All right, Icon, what you got?
I got Michael Parsons, and I got them winning 17-13. I'm gonna say 17. Yeah, I'm gonna say 17-13 because I agree with Jacob. Michael Parsons gonna go ham. I don't know 4 or 5 sacks, but he gonna go crazy.
Well, give me. You gonna say 3 sacks? You good with it?
I say 3 sacks. Yeah, give me 3 sacks. He gonna have 3 sacks and about 1 million tackles. Or pressures or whatever.
KB, what you got, bro?
I have the Cowboys losing to the Giants. I think they're losing. I think they'll lose probably by like 12. So you can give them I think it'd be like a 28 type 16 type game. Michael Parsons may have a good game. I don't think it's going to change anything with the outcome. I think it just look good in the stats. I think Saquon going to get busy, and I think Diggs. I think that them DBs will be exposed this week.
You ain't willing to bet no money?
Absolutely not. I don't gamble on. Only gamble on Gator games. No, and Raiders games. I got 2.
Well, you definitely ain't betting no money.
But
I'm gonna go.
but yeah.
I'm gonna go. I think Cooper Rush come back down to reality as well, man. I don't think he can play that well on the road. I'm gonna go with the Giants for the upset.
Is it an upset?
Let me see who favored right now.
Probably Cowboys.
No, the Giants are favored by 1. So you're right. The Cowboys are the underdog.
They ain't no favor. They probably favored because they're home. They're home, ain't it?
You can.
I mean, in the NFL, being at home usually gets you at least a point and a half. So yeah,
Like
Yeah,
you
so
can
I'm
be
saying,
hype about the
it's basically
Cowboys.
even. It's basically even.
You can be hype about Parsons, but unfortunately,
I
it's
think
more-
Trayvon Diggs is playing better though. I think he's more disciplined this year.
watch him get 8 up this week. You know what Parsons remind me of? I think he reminds me of a impact player. Like, you know how Khalil Mack was when he was on the Raiders? He was putting up crazy numbers, but they weren't equating to wins. I think it's the same thing with Parsons. Like, he'll put up great numbers, but it's not equating to.
Dude, Michael Parsons is way better than Khalil Mack.
I'm not saying they're the same player. That's not what I said. I said the impact on the game as far as equating to W.
It's not even the same impact. No, same.
It's not, I'm not comparing their.
we got one more. Hold on, one more for y'all to get into the tangent about Michael Parsons. You got the Thursday night game, Dolphins at the Bengals.
I already picked this game.
No, that's this is Thursday night game.
You gonna go Thursday? Okay, because we're not doing the show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Whew.
Dolphins at the Bengals.
I'm gonna say the Dolphins. I'm gonna say the Dolphins. 35-31.
What you got, Chris?
Who is this? Dolphins and who?
Dolphins at the Bengals on Thursday night.
Oh, Dolphins. I'm gonna go 30-21.
What you got, Jay?
I got Bengals, man. 21-17.
Joe Blow.
And we'll get into the other conversation later because I got to go.
All right. KB, what you got?
I was gonna pick Bengals, but I'm gonna go back and pick the other team.
The Dolphins. What's the score, bro?
Okay, Shuck and Chat. Shaq. Y'all Shaq and Chuck now. Y'all gonna be beat every week.
It is what it is, man. It is
When
what it
Jacob
is.
feel strong about the team, I'll be like, nah.
All right, man. Listen, we about to get out of here, man. Great show.
Yeah, because you don't even feel strong about your own team, so I can see why.
Let it go.
We're gonna get up out of here, man. Everybody have a great and blessed Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
All right, later, man. Y'all have a good day.
Man.